The notice clause of a contract tells you who you have to send notice to when something under the contract happens that means you gotta send notice. It also not only tells you who, but where to send them notice. And every once in a while, in sort of unfortunate situations, because it really is, I think, better when it doesn't say this, sometimes the notice section of a contract even says some situations when you have to give notice. I personally don't love that because I find it kind of confusing and a weird place to find that type of information, because I think a lot of people are used to reviewing contracts, are used to kind of skimming over the notice section apart from when they got to find stuff in it. But anyways, the notice section of a contract, probably not the most heavily negotiated section of a contract, but it does contain useful and important information. Like, who wouldn't like to know what the other party's fax number is? But it really does matter, and the sort of rules under which notice is given, and kind of when something happens under a contract, it's actually pretty common that you do have to go and give official notices in the right way. So if you're doing something where you have to give notice, like for example, you have a situation where you have to tell your customers about something, like whether that's change of control or assignment type transaction, maybe you're doing a spin out, maybe you had a security breach. You may have to go through and figure out how to officially notify your customers, your counterparties, your vendors about the fact that this thing happened. And doing it right means doing it the exact way that the notice provision of a contract states. So if you're in a situation where you got to find a whole bunch of notice clauses, you can read through your contracts and find them that way. That's slow. You'll probably find them though. A maybe faster option is if you click right here, it'll take you to a widget where you can just automatically pull the notice provisions out of your contracts. And that can save you a bunch of time. And ideally, you will spend it doing something more fun than number one, reading contracts, or number two, watching me on a video about notice clauses.